Welcome back to the Life and Stripe podcast. This is episode 245. If you are not entertained by the first 30 seconds of this podcast, you can have your money back. I promise. Most entertaining intro we've ever had. Anyway, we talked a lot about shoes in this episode. Danny got the Puma Fast R3s. He says they are better than the AlphaFlies. Listen to why. Those are going to be his race shoe at the Mesa half marathon. We talked about the half marathon world record not being ratified because Jacob Kiplimo was too close to the car. We gave our thoughts on that. Talked about winter running a good amount, all sorts of goofiness. Classic banter episode. I hope you enjoy it. If you do, please leave a review, drop a comment, share with a friend. We'll catch you on 246. When we're running through Norton Commons or the Pewee Valley area in Louisville, Kentucky, it's pretty easy to spot Mason Construction Home. The attention to detail, the quality, the stunning design, you can't miss it. It stands out. We aren't just saying that either. Our own co-host Scotty trusted Mason Construction to build his forever home, and he and his family couldn't be happier. Don't tell Scotty this, but we're at his house a lot because we love the home. He's all right too, though. If you live in the Louisville or Southern Indiana area and are thinking about building your forever home or doing a remodel, there is nobody else to trust with this project than Mason Construction. The link to their website is in our show notes. Click on the request information option and start the conversation about what your forever home could look like.
Yes, sir. What time is it, Daniel? It's podcast time. Oh, all you people, can't you see how your love affected our reality? Every time something you can make it like you larger than life in strife. Come on. Wow. Well, first of all, three things. One, it's great to see you. Two, I need to learn the lyrics of that song. And three, I think we should pick a different song every banter and start, honestly, with guests too. Just freak them out. Don't even intro them. Just
that 30 seconds of podcasting right there. I have two thoughts about it. It might be my best 30 seconds of podcasting that I've ever created. Number two is we will probably lose half of our subscribers after that little incident.
No, we'll just lose the listeners for this episode.
That's true.
Okay.
They're going to think it's a commercial or something.
They're going to skip through it. They're going to think it's an ad. Listen, I wanted to discuss something. Chris is coming, by the way. This isn't another two guest banter. Don't you all worry.
Well, we're like the last pair to do one because me and Chris did one last week, and then
me and you've done one before.
We have. You're right.
But like of this week's stint, yeah. I need to discuss something with you, Danny.
I'd love to.
It's something that's been on my heart for a long time.
Okay.
It has to do with the English language, and I know people complain about the English language a lot. There's one word in particular that really peeves me. And not only does it peeve me, it embarrasses me in front of my friends. Chris, thanks for joining. Yeah, but wait, Chris, thanks for joining. First of all, here's what you missed. The first 30 seconds is the most electric 30 seconds of all 245 episodes. I promise. Can't wait for you to listen to it. And two, I'm about to say which word in the English language I have massive beef with, and Danny's going to guess. Danny, guess.
What letter does it start with?
C. Whoa. Relax. It's appropriate.
All right. C. It's got to be cucumber.
No. The word in the English language that starts with a C that bothers me the most is colonel. Okay?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Colonel embarrasses me.
Like colonel.
That is colonel. Like, if it were colonel, it would be spelled like a popcorn kernel. Like KERNEL, right? Isn't that how you spell colonel? Or something around there?
Sure.
So I'm like 30 years old, and I just read one of my kids' books. That's why it in there, it was I was reading 101 Dalmatians, like the shortened version, and the word colonel is in there, and I'm reading it to my kids, and I'm like, the colonel, I mean, colonel. I do it every time. I read it colonel because I see that word like 3 times a year.
Really?
Hmm.
I don't read like that. I just like remember what the word is. I don't like sound it out.
Sight.
You know
It's
what I
called
mean?
sight words.
Yeah.
I learned that from teaching someone how to read, aka my.
Do you do that? Is
So-
that the way that your brain processes reading?
I read the letters. Yeah. Well, unless it's a sight word, but colonel isn't a sight word for me because I don't see it that much, so I don't remember it.
Mm,
Yeah.
You know.
Never understood that. Oldham County's mascot is that. And yeah, I hate it. I agree with
the
you. I
C
hate that.
word.
It really
bothers
C word.
me. It bothers me. What?
Can we call it the C word?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can't say the C word.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that's all.
I mean, there's plenty. It like, please tell me, in like other languages like Spanish, French, is there, because people are always like, English is so hard to learn, because there's like there, and there, and
Where,
know.
where, and where.
there's a million of those. It's so dumb, and like,
Lots of pronouns.
and then like you pronounce things certain ways, like
2 and 2.
well, like how do you pronounce things? It's like.
And like resume, do you have like 2 of the tildes or 1 or none? Or naive, do you have 2 dots, 1 dot over the I?
And then there's like, then you can just like go deep
Fiance,
and go
1 E,
tsunami
2
and
E's.
pneumonia.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
Crazy, bro. Dude, did we get a confirmation that Sam Meredith made it home?
Yes, he did. $250 later.
Oh, wow.
Did he
Wow.
call a whatchamacallit?
Pop a lock.
Yeah.
Wow.
Lockout kits on Amazon are $30. I know how to use them. I got a flag, a yard flag I have in my truck. I tied 2 together and I got it in the door. I know how to do it. But you need a wedge and a balloon.
I think we need like Scotty's list of do-it-yourself must-have things for the average male.
Dude, Danny, I'm on here. Okay. I like this. I like where your head's at. I have built my truck around this. Like, I have these situations where I'm just frustrated and I'm like, frick, I need that tool. So
But
when
it doesn't necessarily have to be like car related or like save yourself, but it could be like the treadmill lube, like like that. It's like an essential, right?
well, it's funny. You like halfway make fun of me for the treadmill loop thing. Not really. It's just like a funny.
No, I'm gonna get some. I'm
Dude.
in there.
Shout out Jamin, this guy I coach.
I'm getting lubed up.
The weather was terrible, so we had to do the workout on his treadmill, which is pretty old, and he couldn't do the workout because after a certain pace range, it sticks because it needs lube.
Oh, dang.
Jamin, get some lube.
I've never lubed.
When it sticks, get lube.
Yeah, I've never lubed mine so far, and I don't think Justin has either. He's got a Nordic Track. They're pretty good.
How long have you had yours without lubing it?
I want to say like 4 years now. Yeah.
4 years, no lube?
Yeah, pretty crazy. I mean,
So-
I never go fast. Well, I did do hill sprints at 5-minute pace on like 4% incline yesterday, and it was fine. So I don't know.
What, dude? I've had mine for 1 year and use lube every time.
Really? Every time you use it. Scotty's got to turn his screen off again.
Oh man, this episode is brought to you by Haagen-Dazs ice cream. Genuinely, if Haagen-Dazs ice cream sponsored me,
Dude, I actually like Halo top ice cream a lot. You ever
Do you
had
know
that?
the story? Do you know the story about Haagen-Dazs, Chris? Do you know like why it's called Haagen-Dazs?
No.
The name. It's just like a made up word. It's supposed to look German, I think, but it means nothing.
Oh, really?
it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, it's just like marketing.
It's not like Hagen isn't like one of the partners and Dawes isn't.
Yeah, yeah.
That's interesting.
True. Yeah.
I'm gonna verify that.
Have you tried the
please look that
Yasso
up.
bars yet?
What?
Have you tried the Yasso bars yet?
From Costco? No, I never bought those.
Oh, we did get some comments about those though.
Yeah, people like them.
I think Mark Spiewak commented and said he got some. Shout out to Mark Spiewak.
Boys, I'm not gonna lie. My YouTube video is almost finished.
Whoa. Dude, ended with a lot of drama with Sam's car being locked, huh?
I know. I didn't like quite document that because I was very much in the thick of it and my hands were freezing. But yeah, YouTube is pretty fun. It's definitely time consuming. You can make it as time consuming or as not time consuming as you want.
Factual.
This first video is like pretty funny because I put all these sound effects in. I mean, it's not super well done or anything, but it's funny enough and you can just keep going. Like I like going through the sound effects on CapCut and I'm like, oh, this is so funny. Where can I put this? And then you like go back and find it. And then, you can spend oogles of time.
Yeah, I usually spend like 90 minutes, I would say, editing. Like, there's a lot of big creators that spend a lot of time editing. Like, Eric's videos are edited a lot. Like, Ben Felton's are like less edited, I would say, but like Jake Bearclaw is heavily edited. So I think like it's just kind of like what you're going for. Like, if you're going for a more storytelling vibe, like, maybe Jake and Eric, then like, you need more editing and that works great for them. But then like, I would say people like Ben and others, like, it's more just like this is a vlog kind of thing. So, and those need like less editing, I would say, and it's more important to just have like good content in there versus like that it's being good.
Right.
So.
I've made probably 8 to 10 videos now, and it is hard. Like what Jake and Ben do.
It's hard.
We in flow, like weaving a story and like a theme of one episode throughout and getting like making sure it all makes sense. You have to go into like your Wednesday workout with a story in mind of like what you're going to talk about, what you're going to get. So it all like flows together. And like, I don't do that. So I just kind of like talk about the workout I'm doing that day and like what it means for the training block. And I think that works. It's pretty good enough.
No, it's great.
Yeah.
It's just like a more in-depth, like day in the life, basically.
And then when the thing that I have never gotten down either is like when they'll just like talk into the camera where if they're walking outside, or they have those like kind of middle sections that they break it up with like a little bit of narration. And then they'll like get back to the thing of like filming themselves running or, their workout or whatever. And it's like, that's hard to do and like make everything flow.
Yeah. If you watch Jake's videos, like now that I, edit YouTube a good amount, like the amount of like overlays he's doing and like different audio he's using and stuff, like it probably takes him like 5 to 6 hours to edit his videos. Like he puts a lot of like little things into it for sure.
20?
Yeah, he said 20 hours a week of training, 20 hours a week of like creating.
Yeah, I believe it.
Dang.
But it's paid off for him, like for sure. He like his videos wouldn't be the same without like he's always got his like little background music, like his little like audio things throughout it. So yeah, it's just like he wouldn't be the same without that stuff. So it's a good
and like those are the 3 best running YouTube channels out there. I don't care what anyone says. Like
they're
the best.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree. Like I think Ben, Eric, and Jake are like the 3 I watch the most right now. So I don't know. I watch Rory some.
But even the Woods, like if you notice them, they don't do near as much as like what Jake does.
No,
or Ben even.
I think like for someone like, I don't know. I think you've like for ours, like if you have good characters in it throughout the way, like that helps a lot too. Like funny stuff. I don't know. You just got to keep people entertained for sure.
Yeah, keep it moving.
Yeah, like a lot of Jake's is solo, but now he's training with people more. But a lot of it was like largely solo. So I think maybe that required a little more editing. Maybe I don't know. So
I feel like my first video is not setting me up for success for future videos because I had like the most energetic and insane past 48 hours with like 0 work in there. So, I mean, I ran in the morning with the guys. I ran with Alex midday. It snowed a bunch. I had to go shovel driveways. I got ice cream late at night, like by myself at 10 p.m.
That's going to be awesome.
It's great. I think you'll enjoy it, Danny.
I really like these day in the life. I think I like Ben the most right now because his is just like a kind of a day in the life vlog of him bopping around with his girlfriend.
Yeah.
And like I like watching that stuff. I like watching you do a streak. I'm excited to see Scotty's. I've gotten good feedback about mine. I need to add some more of like what
I want to see more, Danny. I want to see more of your like what your day's like in your
Yeah.
house, because
Yeah.
like yours is just like running, which is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Ben's is like more definitely like more simple lifestyle for sure, and then Eric's got like the family part in there, and then Jake's is like it's just interesting because like the whole like Japan thing, like it's just a different culture you're kind of experiencing through his lens. So yeah, kind of different things. But um, oh, I wanted to talk about. Did you guys see the world half marathon record got like denied today
Yes.
or yesterday?
Oh,
Oh yeah. For the slipstream thing.
Yeah.
dude,
Yeah.
people are pretty upset about it.
Tell the
Yes.
story, Chris.
Huh?
Tell the story.
Oh
Fill
yeah,
people in. Fill people in.
yeah. Jacob Kiplimo ran the half marathon world record last year. I think it was at Barcelona half. That might be wrong, but he ran like 56:42, which was like 48, like around 50 seconds faster than the existing one, which is Yomif Kajelcha has it. It's like 57:30. So it was like a for a half marathon world record to be like 45 seconds plus faster than the previous one. That's like pretty ridiculous for sure. That's like for like 18 or 20 mile pace. Like it's so stupid. Um and like he's legit. I mean, he's
Gosh.
won the Chicago Marathon this year, but yeah, dude. So he was they didn't ratify it. Like the course was legit, everything, shoes, all of that, but he was running too close to the car apparently in front of him, like with the time clock, because they knew he was going for the time, so they wanted him to like clearly see the time the whole way. And yeah, so the car was driving too close to him. They said it created a slipstream, and you're not allowed to have that. So I mean, it's not his fault. It's the race organizer and the driver's fault.
This has got to be politics, man. Like
Yeah.
something like you don't do that a year later because a car is too close. And who says the car is too close? It's like
Right.
that's
That's
got to
good.
be like a race day thing.
Scotty, you're making a really good case for this. Like, you're making a like if you should be this guy's lawyer, because that's two really honest, like good questions. Like, show me the rule about the distance that the car has to be in front of the runner, and then why is this happening like so far after the
And
fact?
are they measuring in the video? Like,
Right.
like that's probably not super accurate depending on the lens of the camera. And it's the driver's fault.
Yeah.
Fire the driver. Not the like Kiplimo is not like come closer, come closer, come closer.
That would be the only thing in my mind that would answer that question. Is like they did an investigation and they found out that the driver was in cahoots with this guy's agent or whatever, and they like it was a whole planned like conspiracy. You know what I mean?
Oh, that'd be
Maybe.
crazy.
That's what the only thing that would make sense about not ratifying that half marathon world record.
I
Oh,
can see it.
His agent is like a very like widely known like doper agent. So he's had several like world major marathon winners that have been popped for doping later. And
Right.
yeah, so people like widely consider his agent to be like a cheat and like serial doper for sure.
Is
Serial
it the Portuguese
doper.
guy?
He's Italian. His name's like Federico Rosa.
Yeah, that's the guy. Italian. Yeah.
Yeah,
Federico
so,
Rosa.
yeah,
Dude,
so I would buy it.
well, that doesn't help the case at all, right? Guilty
Yeah.
by association at that point.
Dude, at the Chicago Marathon, they were interviewing him before the race. Let's Run was, and they were like, do you have any like? Why are you associated with Federico Rosa? If he was like, he's a known, like he has a history of like doping issues with his athletes.
Fair question.
And there was like two like business dudes behind him, I guess, a part of the agency, and they were listening to the interview, and they like went like got in his ear, and they were like, "Don't answer that," and he was like, he said no comment. So yeah, I was like, so lame, bro.
That's lame. Dude, that's like asking Bill Belichick, like, or like asking Tom Brady why he associates with Bill Belichick after Deflategate and Spygate and all these things that they did over there.
Dude, Belichick didn't go on the Hall of Fame. Do you see that? Like the first ballot came through that he was eligible for, and they didn't vote him in the Hall of Fame. Crazy.
I heard a thing about this, and like all the Hall of Fames have their like little things that they do, like the NBA is like dumb because they let everyone in, and baseball, they like, basically have like a moral code that the Baseball Hall of Fame decides on, like Pete Rose isn't in, and like Barry Bonds, and like these guys who were just absolutely nasty even before they were taken, whatever steroids they were. And Football Hall of Fame's like weird thing is that they don't let anyone in on the first go round. So you have to have like a couple.
I
jumping
see.
over it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So surely he'll get in eventually, bro. But that's interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Well, I think that just like adds to the narrative of like his falling out with the Patriots, and like it's like, oh, does the NFL hate him now? Well, like I heard a good answer by Goodell. It's like they don't actually have anything to do with who gets into the Hall of Fame. They just like the NFL elects the board to vote people in. And so yeah, like I think that's just kind of like a news narrative that people, are saying like, oh, Belichick is like, gone off the rails or whatever, or like, and people don't like him for it.
Yeah. Yeah. I get that. I mean, he kind of did go off the rails, but I don't know. Get this guy's Hall of Fame, bro. He won like 7 Super Bowls.
Oh yeah, he's
Speaking of
fantastic.
Hall of Fame, Sam Meredith, gosh, I love this guy. He has the craziest stories. For
Dude,
those of you
Scotty,
who
remember when the first time you guys met up at Iroquois, I was like, have you met Sam Meredith before? And you're like, no. And I was like, dude, like, trust me, you're going to love this guy. And sure enough, I was.
me and Sam are like kindred spirits. Our energy goes really well together.
Zalman said you only raced 2 400s today.
Correct. And it was all my fault. Both of them were my fault. But I'm running with Sam Meredith. We're doing the cool down. He tells me this story. He's like, I don't have any records anymore. There's 4 of us. He's like, I don't have any records anymore, but I do have one record. It's at Churchill Downs.
Oh,
And
yeah.
this thing, he's like, when you're a police officer or a fireman, you can get into this race. And that's the only way you can get into this race. It's a fundraiser. And his dad was a fireman at the time, so he got him in. And you race on the turf. And that is not like cross country turf. That is like, I don't know if you've ever like seen the horses race. It is like thick fescue and like not easy to run in fast.
It's all
It's
like holy too from the horse's hooves.
Yes, it's a 1500, and you race like a horse, like through the starting gate, and people bet on you and everything. And Sam's in this like heat with like some fast guys, I think, and he runs a like a 407. It's like a 430 mile on the turf at Churchill Downs, and he has a record for it.
Legit, dude. That's
Yeah.
like pretty cool. That's a pretty cool race for sure. And cool record to have. I've heard that. Dude, that guy, he just got stories on stories, man. Like
Unreal.
like dad lore, like if we're talking dad lore, he's number 1 for sure. Like if there's a ranking for that, he's
Get that man a Miller Lite and a campfire, and you'll be entertained until your abs hurt from laughing so hard.
I can't believe on the run today, Starman showed up after we finished the workout, and he had a 6-pack of Miller Lite for us. So
He did.
he did.
Who partook?
I did not. He left before I finished my cooldown, but yeah, Scotty did. Sam
That'd
did.
be me. That'd be me.
Yeah.
Scotty, I feel like you're in your Miller Lite era right now.
Low key, I like to enjoy the finer things in life when I'm not balls to the wall training. I've realized I can't be David Goggins 12 months out of the year. I can be David Goggins like 9.
Yeah, as we should.
10. But I need a month. After a good race, especially, give me a month.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Danny?
I am with you on that. I'm already thinking about my 2-week-long break that I'm telling myself I'm going to take after Mesa.
That you're not going to do.
No running, 2 weeks.
Okay. Speaking of Mesa, holy smokes, Danny.
It's coming, dude.
Let me gas a brother up real quick.
Throw up.
Fill me up, bro.
Sorry, I got the hiccups. Lumberjack splits, Indy, 10 days out, 4x400 and 82. Second, and then the 2 mile was 558, 559. Second set of 400s was 81 to 79. Then 2 mile was at 556 to 557. And then the last set of 4x400 was 78 to 74. Fast. This time, your 800s were all significantly faster. like nearly 20 seconds a mile faster on the second set. And then your 2 miles were 543. Consistency. I like that. Then your second set was 541, 533. Were you sprinting, or was that like a solid 11 out of 10?
Yeah, I'm going to be honest on that. I was absolutely pressing for every bit of that workout. I'd hit it before, and I was like, I'm just going to send this. This is like my last chance to send something really hard before Mesa. So I want a confidence booster, and I'm absolutely just going to rip the shit out of this. So,
And
I
was
did.
it a confidence booster?
Oh yeah, I mean, like anytime, like JT was on here a little while back talking about anything over 2 miles, like you or under 2 miles, you can basically muscle through a rep, and I'm like, yeah, I agree with that. So I was muscling through a couple 2 mile reps today, and hey, I felt fine doing it. Like if you made me go turn those into like 3 mile reps, that would have been a little tougher. I would have handled it a little more conservatively, but it was. I mean, that's just such a fun workout because you get out so hot on those 400s. I want to say the first set I averaged probably like 77. Second set I probably averaged like 75. And then the third one was like 75.
Right on it.
76.
35.
Um,
Maybe a little faster, actually. 74.
so it's like 5 flat pace. And then you go into a 2 mile rep and 5:43 after you run 5 flat pace for like
it's so easy
of a mile. It just feels like, yeah. It's like a fast jog,
It's the weirdest workout. On paper, you're like, I can't. That is impossible. That is so hard. You're like, it almost feels like 2 workouts in one.
Well, it's good too because like 60 seconds between a 400 is a lot of rest, so you can really recover. And then 90 seconds after a 2 mile rep is like a ton of rest. I mean, it's like all day.
We're chilling, bro.
So yeah, I mean, I think that workout, everyone should do it 10 days out before the race. Maybe I was thinking about this though. Like everyone did the lumberjack before. Well, I guess I did it before Indy and I raced bad. Streak did it before Houston. He raced bad.
I did it before Houston.
You did it before Houston. You raced out of your mind though.
So did I. Tell you what, all the guys that I give it to that are like sub 3 guys, I take the 400s off the end.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea. Yeah.
I just like dumb it down a little bit. And I honestly don't think that's the worst idea for a 240 marathoner either.
Yeah.
No,
it's a lot of, I guess, a lot of meat.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. It's 2026 and you're still buying your running supplies online instead of at your local running store. If you live in the Louisville, Kentucky area, there's nowhere else to buy your running supplies than Ken Combs Running Store on Shelbyville Road. They have everything you need from daily trainers to race day shoes, an assortment of different kinds of fuel, and apparel options. If you're a first-time runner going to get your first pair of running shoes, this is the place to start. They will help you get the perfect type of running shoe for your foot so you're running comfortably and injury-free. If you're a more experienced runner like myself and you want to go somewhere where they're going to have your old faithful running shoe, for me, that's my size 10 Nimbus or size 10 Triumph, I'm always going to Ken Combs for that. If you're looking to get plugged into the local community, Ken Combs has a Tuesday track workout for people of all different speeds, and they can also recommend many different groups in the Louisville area. If you're not from Louisville, visit We Run Lou. That's WeRunLou.com. We have a discount code in the show notes, and you can order from Ken Combs online and support an amazing local business.
Yeah.
It's 7
the
miles
only
of work.
reason I was thinking is like maybe that workout is like so fun and fast to hit that you get a little overconfident doing it. And so you end up taking your race out like
Oh, yeah.
a little too hot,
Yeah.
Could be. Dude, Stotterman's running Fort Lauderdale on the same day as Mesa, and he thought he was going to get a lumberjack today, 10 days out, and I threw him like 5 mile tempo with 3 by K at like threshold after, and I think he thought it was going to be like a pretty easy one, and he was like, oh, I was hurting pretty bad like the second K, so I was like, yeah, that's like fatigue mile repeats with like a little more sauce, I think, because it's like a tempo before, but
yeah,
I'm mixing it up a little bit, but yeah, well, granted, like his A race is Boston, but still, yeah, I'm mixing it up a little bit from the lumberjack for those that I coach. We got to change things up a bit every time, so might be throwing that to some people. But lumberjack's a great one, man. Scotty ran well, Sam ran well. I don't know. I think like you can still blow something out like 10 days before the race, and as long as you like chill before the race, you're fine. Like from there on.
Tell you what, me and
talking
Sam
pace tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Me and Sam, like, I looked at him before Houston when we did Lumberjack 10 days out, and I was like, listen, Sam, we've raced every freaking Saturday and every freaking Wednesday, and it's been fun. We're not racing today. And we did. We stayed like right in our zones. Nothing was faster. It was good.
That's good.
Well, the 400s, I think the tempo actually was like super hot, like 545 or something.
It's fun to fly on those. Yeah. Plus, like the experience of doing the workout before that combined with trying fast R3s for the first time.
Oh,
it was like
yeah.
the stars kind of aligned for me today, where it was like, dude, I put those things on. You know, we do 2 mile or 3 miles warm up, and then we do a shoe swap, and then hit the workout. And it was finally above like 20 degrees for a workout today for the first time in what seems like years. So like that combined, you know, I had one less layer top and bottom. I had like probably the fastest shoes out there on, and you know, look, I'm 10 days out from my race. I have basically 2 blocks of marathon training under my belt, and like I'm in peak shape. So it's just like perfect. No wind, great weather. So I was like, today's, if there's ever a day to absolutely send one, it's going to be today. And so I did, and I'm not mad about it. Feeling good.
Midwest has been brutal to us recently, Dan.
Yeah, it's been tough.
Not gonna lie, it's been making workouts hard. So you get a good day, might as well.
Yeah, I think like that's something people underestimate is like the effort level definitely goes up when it's cold because your body's like fighting to stay warm. Your muscles don't want to, move as fast as you want them to. So the effort's definitely, I mean, it's a very different feeling to summer, obviously, but I think it kind of like pace wise, maybe like could have the same like at least time effect that like like a summer morning might have, like a really hot summer morning with like humidity and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like obviously very different effects on the body, cold and warm, but I mean, I think like pace wise, like and effort wise, it could have the same effect if you're running like under 15 degrees at fast paces. So
Listen, boys.
I read that book called Endure by Alex Hutchinson. Have you heard about that? I've talked about it before.
I heard about it. Yeah.
They talk about how Kipchoge tries to keep his like he had that headband at the Olympics, the Paris Olympics that had ice on it, and they wear these vests. Kenyan guys wear these vests that are like freezer vests, and they keep their core body temperature as cold as possible before the race, and they're going out into like hot conditions and stuff, so it makes sense, right? But like, dude, I'm like, I get it that like below 20 it gets like there's a point of diminishing returns in the cold, but I would just so much rather run when it's like 20 degrees for a full marathon
versus like 80
versus 50 versus even 50.
Yeah.
Like I know I just race better or run better in that. The thing for me that gets me though is the layers. Like once you have like 2 base layers, a shirt over that, and then like a hoodie,
heavy.
Yeah. And like a vest, it's like it's so much stuff, and you're just like fighting through like fabric and resistance.
Freaking
for sure.
fabric.
I hate going fast in like long tights too for some reason. Like it really bothers me. Like as long as it's over 20, I'll wear half tights. I don't care. I just like something about the restriction of like my knees. Like I don't like that feeling.
Dude, I'm the opposite. I love the feeling of full tights. I get sad. Striegel, I'll show up to NOCO runs. It's 50 degrees and I'll wear full tights.
It's true. You do. And you wear no gloves when it's 15 degrees.
I do. I wore no gloves on Saturday and it was single digits. It was like 9. No, it was like 3. It was 3 degrees. I didn't have gloves.
You got those blue collar hands, bro.
I have very good circulation. I have a hot take. First hot take of the episode. I think, prove me wrong, I think the best marathon time frame, if you are like middle of the country and up, to sign up for is December, January, which is your Houstons, your CIMs, and those types of races. Here's why. I think it's very hard to go into a race off summer training. I think heat training's great, but you can't hit sometimes the workouts you want to. Sometimes you don't get recovery because we're not pro athletes. So that's challenging. And then winter is like, dude, for half the people that train, like half the people I coach, there's like a foot of snow on the ground all the time. And they always have to do treadmills. Like I have a couple guys in the Chicago area.
Yeah.
And it's brutal. It's like -10. And that's a whole challenge in itself. But the December, January range, you get that sweet spot. It's like 40s in the morning for all of December, you know?
Yeah.
And then November's like 50s in the morning. I think your Houstons and your CIMs, I think that's why Houston and CIM always produce great race results.
Yeah, it's a good time of year.
Go off, King.
Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Heard you
Yeah.
wouldn't. Prove me wrong.
I agree with you, dude. I think, yeah, I mean, that's a great point. Like, those are really popular races to run PRs at in really fast courses. So, yeah, I thought about that too. The only thing with like Houston, though, is you got to like train through the holidays, which is tough. Like,
Yeah.
New Year's, Christmas. So, that's tough. I mean, people definitely like put on a few pounds over that time period too, just like little extra food, little extra drinks, So, but if you're like dedicated, and a lot of people get sick over Christmas too, for sure at family parties and stuff. So that's kind of the
Mhm.
tough part. But no, I think they're great, man. I just have a bad taste from Houston, but I'm gonna go back.
We got to go back to Houston at some point.
Yeah, I liked it overall.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, I just bad race. I haven't had a good race at Boston yet, so we'll see.
You are this year, bro.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. 3 weeks after McCurdy, it's tough.
Well, you can get anything in that race too, to where it's like whatever the marathon gods give you that day is just like you got to play the hand you're dealt at Boston.
Yeah, you do for sure. Yeah, sometimes you get a tailwind and 40 degrees, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna run a 5-minute PR today on the Boston course, and then
What time do those buses start at Boston?
like start shipping people over there.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I want to say like 7:30.
Dude, I swear they
They're
could
so
start
early.
that. They could start that freaking marathon at like 8:30 or 9.
Yeah, at least give me 8 or 9, bro. They start at like 10.
So Mesa, they start buses at 4 a.m. And I was talking to Sauls about it. He ran it last year. He's like, yeah, I'll get there at 3:45 in the morning. I'm like,
What time are you waking up?
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's like,
2?
Well, they say traffic is so bad on the interstate exit getting off to loading the buses that it's like you want to get there early. So, I mean, yeah, I'm going to have to wake up at like,
2.
I don't know, 2:45, like at the latest, and have all my stuff together and go. But the bus ride up there is pretty long, and the race.
Okay, you're on Central Time, and you're about to go to another time zone or 2 more time zones over?
Well, so this throws a wrench in things because Arizona doesn't do daylight savings. So this time of the year, it's 1 hour difference.
That stinks. Dang,
So
that's tough.
yeah, it would be way better if it were 2 hours. But yeah,
So
that helps. So it's really like 4:45 my time is when I have to be there.
Oh, okay, that's helpful.
Yeah, that's one of my turnoffs for like New York. Like you have to take a ferry over to the start, don't you? And it's like
There's a couple different options.
Yeah, and it's so early though. Like it's earlier than Boston, like an earlier wake up than Boston, I think for sure. And I don't know, logistics like that bother me so much, dude. Like I love a race like Indy, Houston. You just literally walk out of your hotel, you're a quarter mile from the start. Like, that's just like such an ideal situation. So obviously, like it's worth it to run a major and like deal with logistics, but it's not ideal if you're like trying to have your A day also. So it's tough. Yeah, it's tough. But
I think you guys both need to get a pair of Fast R3s.
Oh
Dude,
yeah.
I'll get a pair of fast R3s as soon as you get a pair of the Metaspeed Rays.
I want to get the edges. Or should I go Rays? Dylan sold me on the Sky edges.
For you, I think you need Sky.
Yeah, someone in the comments told me that.
Wait, hold on.
Someone in the comments told me the edge. For me,
Metaspeed Tokyo Edge, not Sky Edge. Okay.
No, there's a Sky and there's an Edge.
Right. I was pronouncing it. I was
for 6'9" frames like me and you need Sky.
Dude, sometimes their stuff confuses me.
I heard the Sky is like more of a flat plate.
It's for striders. It's for people that like have long strides, not quick cadence.
Oh, I'm a quick cadence.
You don't have a quick cadence. You have my cadence. Boom, boom,
but
boom.
the Edge has like a scoop in the plate. And I think the scoop is good for people that more flat strike because it has more spring. Whereas the flat plate that the Sky has is for people who like dig more, have more of a forward lean. That's what I heard. That's the way
Well,
Dylan explained it to me.
Did my cadence
look it up on
max?
their website. ASIC's website, sorry, Streak, has a really good way to explain it. Keep
Oh,
going.
really?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Just go to their description.
So should I get the Rays then, or the Sky? Like
The
you said?
Rays are like the Rays are like a combination of both, I guess, but they're freaking awesome. I wore them today for the 400s. I was flying in them
Really?
Lion. You gonna wear them for the Triple Crown?
for sure.
Nice.
Yeah, for sure. I'm racing a 5K in them, 100%.
I think I'm gonna wear the Fast R3s for Mesa. I've only done one session in them.
You're convinced?
Do it.
They're
Why
that
not?
good? Are they better than AlphaFlies?
Yeah, they're better than Alpha.
Dude, I don't think AlphaFlies is a good shoe. I'm
Like the Alphas.
I don't like the way I feel in them.
Maybe
Scotty,
I'll
I kind of agree with you on that. I just get them because it's like I can go to Dick's Sporting Goods like a week out
Yeah.
from race day and pick them up.
Also,
you know?
everybody has them. I mean, it's the most popular race shoe.
Yeah.
But I don't like the way that they make me feel when stuff gets hard and crap hits the fan. I don't like the way I feel when I have to think about my stride.
Definitely give me blisters.
Yeah, I do like the way they hug your feet though. Like you slip them on there almost like a sock.
Yeah, it's like
I mean,
nice warm
this
hug.
is so. I think it's when it comes to super shoes, it's definitely per person. Because like some people absolutely hate the Asics. Like Chris Sadler hates the Asics, but loves Nike. Loves them.
Yeah.
Dude, I wore the New Balance working out today, and I still don't think I'd wear them for a marathon, but they feel like really good for like 5K to like half marathon stuff for sure. They're just not thick enough for a marathon, in my opinion. But like they
Dude.
just don't feel like I have as much like more cushion for the pushing like in the later stages of the race. But yeah, for like half marathon, 10K, 5K stuff, man, they feel pretty snappy. I feel like they feel like the Vaporflies kind of.
The Fast Stars are kind of like that. Like there's not AlphaFlies is definitely way more cushy than the Fast R3s.
Oh, dude, A6 feels you're on like a trampoline.
Whoa.
I think I want those.
Streak roll.
Oh, in the comments, someone asked on YouTube on our last banter conversation, they said, what like trainer could I use for my easy days, but also like casually like go to Costco in or like do like run errands and that like looks good too. I'm curious if you guys have an answer for that.
No. I got it. Vomero, Nike Vomero. That's the answer.
Yeah.
That is the most trendy shoe that is also a good running shoe, in my opinion.
I think the Asics, I've worn the Asics Nimbus around. I purposely get lifestyle colors, white and gray. Because like after them, I throw them in the washer one time, get all the gunk off, and then just wear them as like an everyday shoe. So Asics Nimbus would be one. And then Brooks Glycerin, actually, I have like a pretty snazzy pair of like gray with like a white sole Brooks Glycerin. Those look pretty nice. But yeah, the Nikes probably look better.
Not the current Triumphs, but the old ones that had like a thicker sole. I have a cool pair that's like white up top and has like a light green sole. I like those. But yeah, the Vomero's a good shout. I think, I don't know, maybe this is a hot take, but I think I feel like people just buy the Adidas SL because it looks cool and not like because I mean, some people like it a lot, but it's got a cool design for sure. I don't know if it's like just looks cool running. Like, would I wear it to a store or something? I don't know. I'd have to try it with jeans maybe, but I don't know. Like, it looks cool for sure. Like when Zalman wears Adidas SLs, I'm like, dang, like those are pretty slick. So
yeah, that is a good looking shoe. I want to start wearing AlphaFlies in the wild, just like unironically, because I really like how they look.
Dude, I just gave a pair of 10-mile AlphaFlies to Eric Stotterman.
Dude,
that's crazy.
And
Should use them for
3
workout.
pairs of essentially unused Nova Blasts.
Dang, you hate those, huh?
Hate the Nova Blasts, and they've been sitting on a shelf for a year. And then I have a pair of literally unused AlphaFlies that are sitting on a shelf.
Dude, we loved the Nova Blast for so long, you and me both, but we don't run them anymore, and you have now sworn them off.
Yeah, dude. Well, it's one of those things, like a superstitious thing. Like now that I had a good marathon, like I'll always have freaking 2 Go bars before, and like only use carb gels until I have a bad race. And I like wore the hat Eric Floberg bought me. Like it's superstitious.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I had a bad run in Naples, Florida. And then the next day I wore a different shoe and I had no pain. And then pain stopped. I was having it was like when my adductor was like at its all-time high. And it's because I wore Nova Blasts for not because, but for 2 months straight.
Yeah.
And then I stopped running in them, and then it was like next day, no pain. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I feel like I've heard a lot of people get injured in those. Like D. Roney did too,
Yeah.
a couple times.
Big time. I had a lot of calf issues and a lot of adductor issues, a lot of calf issues.
Yeah, not much cushion for the pushing in those, is there? Or no, there is a good amount of cushion. They're just light, aren't they?
Stop saying
They were pushing hard out here.
Dude,
we need to lube up your phrases. We need to get some other phrases coming out of you.
I'll buy you some lube.
Okay.
This needs phrase lube.
Treadmill
By
lube.
the way, I want to hear your answers if you're listening in the comments. What is the difference between the Asics Metaspeed Sky, Edge, and the Ray? And I also want to hear what your shoe of choice is for the retired trainer turned everyday shoe. Comment. Let us know.
Interesting. Yeah.
Mm.
I feel like the hottest. I think the most popular shoe bought last year was the Adidas SL. So, but I feel like that would be like a pretty popular shoe to get a stress fracture into. I'm not gonna lie. Like people out there just, putting too many miles on that thing. Like they're pretty light. Like I would probably not want to push over 250 miles in those bad boys. So,
Yeah.
Dude, I was gonna ask, did you guys see that a 16-year-old ran 3:48 in the mile this past weekend?
Yes, I did. At
Disgusting.
the Boston meet.
Yeah. So this kid is he's from New Zealand, and what I was thinking about was when I was taking that whole package supplement with the bull testicle in it. The bull testicle was from New Zealand. It was grass-fed New Zealand bull testicle, and so what I'm wondering, what is that?
Nothing. Just celebrating what you just said.
Oh, and so I'm wondering if this kid's just on the sauce, bro, in New Zealand.
And he's just eating bull testes.
Gosh, could you imagine if that guy's just raw dogging bull testes?
Dude, yeah. So that's what I'm wondering is this guy just ripping it, homegrown, doesn't even have to order it, just goes right to the farm.
He probably has bull
3:48 a
testes
mile.
in his backyard.
Dude,
Yeah.
is Federico Rosa this guy's dad?
No, he's that'd be crazy if he was working with that guy, but
He's injecting his freaking 13-year-old with peptides and blood doping and stuff.
yeah, it is crazy though. 16-year-old kid, this is a sophomore, junior in high school type age, dude. Imagine he's winning.
What was your mile time at that age, Streak?
At that age, it was 4:32 probably, or 4:40, something like that.
It's still fast. It's real fast.
Dude, I think running with the Buffs, or maybe it's Once a Runner at the beginning, it has a quote and it says, everybody ran 4:30 in the mile in high school or something like that.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, which I don't know. I feel like that makes some people feel really crappy that they never ran 4:30 in the mile. That's pretty good time at the end of the day. I mean, most people would be pretty happy with that time. So
yeah,
it's kind of a call out, dude. I've
never tried to be average.
Yeah. Have you ever been on the website Run Repeat at all? Where they cut the running shoes in half?
Yes. That's a great website.
Yeah. So I go on there a lot. I'm just curious to see when I'm considering a shoe, just the rating that they have and kind of talk about it. Cause I was debating on using those New Balance for the workout today.
Can I just explain this website real quick?
Yeah.
So runrepeat.com is basically it's a third-party website that aggregates reviews from like all online retailers that sell running shoes, and it aggregates like the best deals. So it has like your Nike Vomero. Oh, you can get them in this color and this size, $200, for this discount on at like Dick's Sporting Goods, whereas like Running Warehouse has them for this price, and it's all super like easy to see comparison side by side. And then they also have, and this is the part that Chris is talking about, the review side, where they take like a saw a shoe in half like an AlphaFly, so you can see a cross section of the sole and like the plate in it and the foam above and below it and like all the cool stuff. So they just like wreck these shoes so we can like see, oh, how's it made, like what's in it and stuff. It's like super awesome.
Dude, so I was gonna tell you guys, I was curious. I was on there. I was just curious about those New Balance shoes I wore, and then our friend Jimmy Przbilowicz, shout out to Jimmy, gave me a free pair of Saucony Endorphin Pros 2s, I think. So like the super shoe one iteration ago, and I was just curious about them. And so anyway, I went on the website and I was like, I wonder what like the best and worst rated shoes are on this website. And these are all like recent ones. So the best rated shoe on the website, and they rate literally every running shoe, like literally everyone, even like the crappy brands. And the first one is the Asics Metaspeed Sky Tokyo, 95 out of 100. So pretty good.
Wow.
Puma Forever Run Nitro is second. And there's a random brand Scarpa that's third, but then the Adidas Evo SL is fourth. So, but then the worst three shoes, there's only three shoes on the whole site between a 60 and 69. That's the worst ratings. Brooks Hyperion 3, 66, bad. And then one is like a Noble, which is I think Tom Brady, maybe a Tom Brady brand. Total dumpy shoe.
Yeah.
And then the Zero.
Go Patriots. Just kidding.
Yeah, go Patriots. The Zero Mesa Trail shoes, which is like a really like minimal type shoe. Those are the bottom three on the website. But the other two brands didn't surprise me, but I was like, man, the Brooks Hyperion 3 being like in the bottom three of the website, it's not good. It's not a good look.
It's a tough one.
Yeah, well deserved. Yeah, well deserved there for Brooks.
I would expect like a Noble brand to get a low ranking on a running shoe review website, but not a Brooks. I mean, that's a tough look. Have you seen the Supwell app or like follow this guy Supwell on Instagram?
Oh, I've heard of that.
Dude, it's a good follow because they rank all the shoes and stuff too. It's like Run Repeat, but more Instagram.
It would like really upset me to get like a brand new pair of super shoes and like cut them in half, like no use. Like he's crazy for that, but I guess he makes money.
This guy, he just like
he's probably giving them.
They have a secondary market, so you can get like gently. You know how the Fast R3 sold out so fast? Like they just do basically drops. They just sell out every time.
Yeah.
Well, you can get like a pair that's lightly used, so like 5 miles on them, on this website, and it's like pretty cool. Ryan Saws was telling me about it, but there's like a membership for it. It's like I don't know, $20 or something.
Nice.
Probably less.
Maybe the lightly used ones are just re-glued ones that he cut in half.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
But they have a lot of like shoe rankings and stuff too. Like their best super shoes of 2025. And like they did so many rankings like that at the end of the year last year.
Hey, I think we should go to my favorite segment.
What's that?
That is your top 3 underrated things of the day.
Where are you getting that noise from? Is that your phone? No, it's you got an app for it. Huh?
I hope the editing software doesn't like filter that out. I hope it comes.
Dude, half the time it does. I played a song once and copyright edited it out. You couldn't hear it.
Dude, do you guys ever have that app that was like the Bic lighter?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
I love that. Was like a really popular app when I was like in high school for sure. I don't know why.
Wake it up.
Yeah, I guess it was just satisfying. I don't know.
Yeah. You had to hit it just right for it to go. Psh.
Yeah.
All right, Danny, you're up first. What's your top 3 underrated things of February 4th, 2026?
Okay. Top 3 underrated. I've got 2. I'll see if I can think of the third on the fly. And if I already said one of these, like, just, it's okay. Let me know. I'll think of another one. Number 1, top underrated thing. Well, these are in no particular order. Sleeping in an extra 15 minutes and just running from your house instead of driving somewhere to go to it.
Underrated.
Underrated. So there's one. Latte, post-run latte. Did I say that last time?
No.
That's a great one though.
Underrated.
Post-run latte, underrated. It's so good, and I love
Not
it so
talked about
much.
enough.
And I even brag about my post-run latte, and I hype it up. Still underrated. Number 3. Okay, all right. I'm gonna come in off the top rope here. I'm gonna say canceling your YouTube TV or your Sling TV or your Direct TV or your cable subscription. Underrated, and I'll tell you why. I never watch mine. Like, I watch it for Kentucky basketball games, and I watch it for like a couple playoff games of the NFL. And I used to be so much more into sports and catch games, like would sit in front of on the couch all weekend and watch the NFL. Dude, I don't have time for that anymore. So I'm paying $85 a month to watch like 2 things a month or like 4 things a month. It's like, no, I'm not doing
Underrated.
that. So cancel the YouTube TV. And yeah, I get a little bit of FOMO during this time of year when the playoffs are on and whatever. But like, look, I'm going to find a way to watch the Super Bowl. You can get like a day pass on like Sling TV or something like that.
Or
$4.
Make it a date night. If there's a game you want to, go to a bar with a buddy or your wife and watch the game.
Exactly. And I have a life hack for figuring out a way to watch certain games that I can't say here on the pod.
Yeah, don't. Yep, I know exactly what you're thinking. D. Roney taught me that last
All
week.
right. Those are my 3 underrated things.
Streak, you want to go next?
Yeah, I will. The one underrated thing. This is kind of a shout out to Mike Korfbro for paving roads and parking lots that runners need to use with
Clearing.
being paid for it.
Yeah, plowing.
Yeah, plowing. So he
He
plowed
plows.
the
He
parking
doesn't pave.
He plows. So he plowed the
the
parking
elite.
lot at Seneca Park, and then he
Underrated.
plowed the Shelby campus bike lane as well. We haven't used either of those, but I know people have. So shout out to Mike Korf. That's underrated. Another underrated afternoon run on a winter day with the boys. Much better vibes. Sun's out, warmer. That's underrated.
Underrated.
This is my last one. Watching Dune while getting a pump in. Very underrated. Nothing will get you more hyped than that.
Dude, which one? Dune 1 or 2?
Dune 2, like the part that I post on Strava is the best part. Like when he starts like hyping him up and stuff. But I honestly either way. But yeah, when you're lifting, nothing better than watching Dune.
Dude, can you give me the Dune like shout out, like saying?
I don't know. He
Sounds
says it-
Galib. Asalagaib.
well, I mean, I have no idea how to say what he says in that. Like on the video I post on Strava, he says it in like their weird language. So I have no idea.
All right.
Maybe though.
To end this podcast, I'll give you my top 3. I had a lot of time to think, but they came to me instantly. I don't know why, but my brain is just wired for this. Number 1, fresh sheets on your bed.
Dude.
Right after a shower. And
Yes.
you're not wet. You've been out of the shower long enough that you're completely dry, and it's just fresh sheets, man. And they're like real tight.
How often do you all change your sheets?
Twice a month.
Yeah, that's probably
Our
about
cleaning lady changes them on the 1st of every month, and then we'll do it midweek.
We try and do once a week.
huge flex.
That's honestly great, Danny, because humans are disgusting. Second thing, this is kind of more on the textile route, just like the sheets, but
Fabric.
brand new carpet and laying on it with very little clothing on, like underwear only, and just like brand new carpet, like shaggy carpet, and you're just like, and it smells good, and you're kind of doing like snow angels in the shag carpet. You getting that visual, Danny?
Oh, I'm getting it, dude.
Sometimes I might not have underwear on.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Yeah, for sure.
Are you face up or face down?
I'll leave that up to your imagination. My third thing This is very similar to Danny's second thing, his latte after the run, but a carbonated beverage that is like fresh out the fridge, and the fridge is like a skosh too cold. 36 degrees, should be about 37, and it's damn near close to ice, and you just crack that bad boy open right after like a 10-mile summer run, and you are just like parched, bro.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good one.
Dude,
Those are my top 3 underrated things, not talked about enough.
that's a good one. I've got one more. Can I say one more?
Yeah, honorable mentions are always welcome.
Honorable mention, running in weather above 20 degrees.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't think that's underrated. I think that's rated.
That is underrated.
People
It-
talk about that too much, bro.
That's a real barrier. The 20-degree barrier is like the barrier for like comfortably running and not, for sure.
So well said. It is
Yep.
the barrier.
And correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, people. I know you Canadian and wherever else is colder than that, know-it-alls, think you know more than me, but I swear single digits and like negative. I'm just kidding. I love all you all.
You're just rage baiting the Canadians right now.
I know. I love you all. Single digits and like negative 20, there's no difference. It feels the freaking same, in my opinion. It's just frigid. Like
I would say
I would say there's a window in there that's true, but I would say negative 20. That's a stretch. Like
I was gonna say
I'll
like
give you
-2 to like 10 is like pretty similar for me.
yes.
But yeah.
what's the coldest weather
Dial
you've
it
ever
in
been
a
in?
little bit. Dial it in. Yeah, that's you.
What's the coldest temperature? Not real feel, but temperature you've ever been in?
Probably -5.
Yeah,
Danny?
probably like -5.
I've been in negative 40.
Have you really?
Yeah, for 5 days straight. Minnesota had this like it was when, do you remember when it was like super cold? And actually it was a while ago, but it was like single digits in Louisville that day. It was like 2 or 3 degrees in Louisville, and I remember schools canceled, and we were in Minnesota with my sister. And
What year? Like what year we talking?
Oh, it was 2017, maybe 2018.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that
It was
Oh, yeah.
record cold for Minnesota, and it was negative 40 with a negative 70-degree wind chill.
God.
I went sledding with my brother-in-law at like 10 p.m. in the dark, and it was like negative 40.
No way.
Yeah, dude, I swear there's not that big of a difference.
That's nuts, dude. Have you heard about the exploding tree warnings they have up there when it gets that cold?
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I saw a video.
I saw some videos of the trees exploding.
So, like, what I think happens is the sap in the tree gets so cold that it freezes and expands. So these trees just,
That is so hype.
dude, like it gets so cold that trees explode
It's too cold then.
in this economy.
I'm always trying to grasp with like, I know like, Minnesota, Northern Michigan, beautiful, like 6 months of the year, right? But
Unreal summers.
yeah, beautiful summers, lots of bugs. Besides that, pretty good. But it's just like, I find it hard to fathom that somewhere like Minneapolis or like even like further like north or like just in Canada and certain cities that are like pretty populated, like bigger than Louisville, they're like that many people, like million plus people, like deal with winters like that, like
Yeah.
year after year after year, and don't want to move because like there's plenty of places you can move. But like people, I get it. Like you grow up somewhere, it's
And you don't leave.
yeah, like you don't know anywhere else. Like I get that, but it's just like how do you deal with that year after year after year? Like when you could move for sure. So
And let me tell you,
It's so true, Chris. It's like you could move. There are other options.
like there's low cost cities. Like Louisville is not a high cost city, and it's like pretty reasonable winters. Like and it's
there are
not-
low cost cities in Alabama,
yeah, like anywhere, like just like
Texas.
yeah, moved to Austin, but like yeah. So I just sometimes I like struggle to grasp with like why do that many people live there? But I'm sure there's reasons, So
And I am also like, this is a true statement. Cold is so much harder to work with than hot.
yeah,
Like being in a blue collar business, dude. When it gets single digits, gosh, man, we had a pipe bust at our shop. My landlord, oh my gosh, dude. I come into work yesterday morning and at my shop, and my shop's like at the top of this big hill, and there's a circle all the way around it. And down low, I'm pulling into the parking lot, and there's like a literal river flowing and flooding a concrete business across the street. Ernst Concrete is across the street. And I'm like, what the frick? And I chase the water trail, and there is a 6-inch water main. It's the fire suppression system inside their building busted because it was so cold. And a 6-inch water main is like, it's like 500 gallons a minute.
Oh my gosh.
Like it was completely flooded the whole area.
Dude, his water bill is cooked.
Oh, it's going to be $1,000 probably.
I'll have to cut some more lawns this year. No doubt about it.
Bummer, dude.
Yeah, that's tough.
Cold is hard.
Yeah, I mean, like when you pull up to a summer run, get out of the car, shirts off. Like there's no hesitation to like get out of the car in terms of weather. But like, when you pull up to a winter run, it's like, like I'm gonna sit here an extra 15 seconds, like max out the heat, and like then I'll get out of the car. Like it's a lot harder to get out the car. So
that is the perfect example of when because people are like, summer's so hard, but you never have any second guess about getting out of your car.
That's why that was on my last underrated thing was automatic start on your car.
Ooh.
Like remote start.
dude,
That is a thing in Minnesota. It's like
you got to warm that thing up 15 minutes.
You don't not have automatic start in Minnesota where my sister lives.
Really?
Yeah, she installed it on her old van.
Yeah.
She installed automatic start.
I'm looking for it for my wife's car, but she has this Volkswagen. Like nobody has the right thing for it.
Dude, just get one on Amazon that you can.
They're like compatible with certain cars that are not with hers.
They say like the European cars are tougher like to find parts for and stuff always in the US anyway. For sure.
Yeah.
Or just to work with.
Let's just rig something, Danny.
I know. We need to like rig it up.
Yeah, Scotty's the guy. D-Roni's the guy.
I'm that guy.
Yeah.
That guy, pal.
All right.
Any more underrated things?
No, for some reason I thought of didn't someone say that something smelled good? Or no?
It smells like Up Dog in here.
What's up, dog?
I tell you what, I have one more underrated thing. And it's only because it's sitting right in front of me. It's easy. This is a cakewalk. But my last underrated thing is ice cream from a pint that is not too hard and not too soft, but just right that you can just dip your spoon in and you're not like freaking digging, but it's not like watery.
Dude, I like the smell of a fresh set of tires. I actually like that smell of the fresh rubber. And then I also like the smell of a newly built home when you walk in. It smells great.
I like that smell.
That is a good smell, bro.
Shout out Mesa Construction. Yeah,
shout out Mesa Construction, man.
Mesa Construction got a plug in Striegel's last video.
Hey, no discount code though. You can try, but it won't work.
50% off your next Mesa Construction home. Use code lube.
Treadmill lube.
Yeah.
For legal, we'll call it T lube.
For legal reasons, that was a joke.
For legal reasons, that's a wrap.
Yeah. Episode 245. I hope people enjoyed the Joe McMahon one, bro. It was good to have him back. I miss him, so I'll have to have him back sooner.
He's a G.
What a great guy. I'm excited to try the new product too. It'd be good.
Same.
I love honey. So
245, boys. You know what this means? We're 5 episodes away from a quarter to 1,000.
Will we hit 10,000 plays next week for the first time ever?
I tell you what, we're dang close because
we're dancing.
And that's just on Spotify, not including YouTube. We almost hit another record week this week. Our past 3 weeks have been buck wild.
Yeah, with YouTube, it's probably around 11,000 something. Yeah, that's worth that. Yeah, if anyone is like true fan of the pod, yeah, we're getting the most listens we've ever gotten in the last like few months. So thank you for listening. We appreciate it.
I want to hear how long you've been listening. If you're a fan of the pod, I want to hear how long you've been listening. Add in the comments.
Yeah, I'd be curious. Yeah, I don't know. There's plenty of people that have listened to every episode. Dylan Bells has listened to every episode. He said that when we had him on. So
Yeah.
even the bad audio ones, dude. There's a couple bad audio ones in there.
There's some bad audio ones.
Mainly
Email us.
my audio.
Email us, otqboys@gmail.com with a Z. otqboyz@gmail.com.
Check us out. All right. Oh, that's it. Episode 245.
Look at that chart.
Love you, mean it.
Nice
That's
chart.
if that's a stock market.